Hey everyone, welcome to today's episode of the Easy English Podcast. Today, we're diving into something that's absolutely fundamental. We'll explore the power of consistency in learning English. It may sound simple, but practicing just a little every day, like just 10 or 15 minutes, can really set you apart in your language journey. Think of it this way. It's like watering a plant. If you only water it once a month, it's not going to thrive, right?
Oh, wow. I've never thought of it that way. So you're saying that even just a little bit each day is better than cramming all at once a week? That makes so much sense.
Exactly. It's just like learning to ride a bike or play an instrument. With consistent practice, you build muscle memory and confidence. And when you make it a daily habit, it feels less like a chore and more like a fun routine.
Right, that's interesting. Do we know how long it usually takes for someone to see real improvement if they stick to that daily practice?
Great question. Research suggests that with consistent effort, noticeable improvements can be seen in just a few months. It's similar to those 30-day challenges we see all over social media, where you challenge yourself to do something small every day, and before you know it, you've built a solid skill.
Oh, totally. I've tried one of those fitness challenges before. Speaking of challenges, what are some cool methods to actually enhance our vocabulary?
Vocab. One effective method is reading. Have you ever tried reading books or articles that truly excite you? It's like being on an adventure, where you discover new words along the way. And suddenly, your vocabulary expands without you even realizing it.
Yeah, I remember being so hooked on this series of fantasy books. Wow. I didn't even know half these words existed. So besides reading, what about, like, music or something?
Absolutely. Listening to English music is another fantastic way to enhance your vocabulary. You can pick up phrases and slang that you wouldn't often find in textbooks. Imagine singing along and, oops, you didn't even realize you learned a new word. It's such a fun way to absorb the language while jamming out.
For sure. I can just picture myself belting out lyrics and totally butchering the pronunciation. But, I guess it's all part of the process?
Exactly. And while we're at it, let's transition to speaking practice. Engaging in conversations, whether through language exchanges or speaking groups, it's like putting what you've learned into action. It's kind of like jumping into a pool after standing on the edge. It feels daunting, but it's oh so rewarding once you take the plunge.
Right. So, is it better to find native speakers to practice with, or can it be anyone who speaks English, like friends or classmates?
It can be anyone. While practicing with native speakers can help you grasp colloquialisms and accents better, practicing with fellow learners can also be incredibly beneficial. Plus, they totally understand your struggle, making it a much less intimidating environment.
That's great, like a safety zone. And, I've heard that listening is also really key. How does that play into our learning?
Oh, listening is huge. Watching English movies or shows with subtitles? It's like having a cheat sheet. You can hear the pronunciations and even mimic them. Imagine learning a new dance by watching a pro. It's the same concept.
Yeah. Wait, what if I accidentally watch something super confusing or, I get lost in the plot? Does that still help me learn?
Great question. Even if you get a bit lost in the plot, you're still absorbing the language. Just by being exposed to it, your brain works behind the scenes, piecing things together. It's all part of completing the larger puzzle.
Wow, that's kind of mind-blowing. And, what about writing? Do you have any tips on that?
Definitely. Writing is essential. Keeping a journal, for instance, or writing short paragraphs on different topics can do wonders. It's like squeezing out the juice of your thoughts, and practicing structuring them in English. It's all about building connections and practicing your expression, like shaping clay into a figure over time.
Clay? Oh, that sounds so messy yet creative. I've kept a diary before, but do you think drawing could be helpful as well, like illustrating ideas?
Absolutely. Combining visuals with writing can spark creativity and reinforce learning. You're not just jotting things down, you're bringing them to life.
That's awesome. Okay, before we wrap up, do you have any more tips or resources we can take advantage of?
Of course. I've got a treasure trove of tips and resources. Online platforms like language exchange apps, podcasts, and educational YouTube channels can be invaluable. Remember, it's all about finding what works for you personally. Every learner's journey is unique.
Wow, I am so pumped to dive into this. Thank you for sharing all these awesome insights.
My pleasure. And to everyone listening, thanks for tuning in to the Easy English Podcast today. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe for more tips that'll support your English learning journey. Your feedback means the world to us.